Hello, YouTube. All right. So if you've been following my last couple videos, you know I've been kind of freaking out a bit about the situation in the United States and my plans for early retirement. So I started thinking, well, you know, the situation is what it is. So we're going to have to try to adapt and be flexible in our plans. So as of right now, I am still planning on retiring in about 10 months. That means I have 10 months to try to get everything in order. So right now I virtually have no savings. Could try to save some, but I don't think I would be able to save enough fully for retirement. Do have a 401K plan at work that got decimated, you know, with the stocks going down and everything. And what I had done a couple months ago was I reassigned I guess my portfolio to mostly safer options that didn't really pay much. So it kept my percentage of earnings from being negative to like 0.2 or something like that positive. But then I think the fee for the plan is like 0.3, so I was still losing money, just not losing as fast as if I had kept it in the higher earning stocks. I was looking at the ADP, which is what our company uses for our 401K, and noticed that a lot of stocks are going back up, or on their way back up. So I decided to rebalance my retirement portfolio, because I've got about 10 months to try to make money. So we'll see how that goes. What I did this time, though, instead of putting it all in the high risk, you know, like what do they call it, aggressive growth, you know, that's what I had it in before, and to try to grow it fast because anyone's retiring. And then it was doing pretty good, but then suddenly, you know, when the stocks went to crap, everything kind of went down really fast. So then I redistributed it pretty much all to just I think it was like growth, or it's the most stable one. And you know, it didn't earn much, but at least it wasn't losing. And now that it looks like I need to raise a lot of money, you know, in the event that they mess with Social Security or the VA disability, I need to try to have some extra cash handy. So what I did was redistributed my ADP portfolio, but instead of going all into like aggressive growth, I decided to put like 25% into each of the categories, like 25% into aggressive growth, 25% into growth, 25% into income, and 25% into the other one, which is like, it's like a mix of income and growth. They had like a lot of different options, and how I looked to figure out what stocks I wanted. You know, they had like the number of points that it earned, like percentage, how much it earned. I tried to pick the one that had the highest growth out of each category, you know, the highest percentage. But then to balance it, I also looked at, they said like expense ratio. I had to look what that up, you know, what that meant. And like basically the expense ratio is what they charge you per year or whatever to have funds in that stock to manage it. So the smaller the number, the better. So if it was like 1, then that would be like 1% of whatever you invest. They charge you each year as a fee. So most of them that I got in was like 0.3, which is like, you know, 1/3%, or 0.5, which is really low. So try to do that so that my fees aren't too high, and that whatever it earns will actually be profit. And then the plan will be to see if I can't keep it like this, for the remaining 10 months that I'm slated to work, to try to get it to grow quickly. But by having it spread out, I'm hoping that if one sector goes down, it's not a total devastation. We'll see what happens. What I think is kind of bad about the ADP or the 401K investment is you always have to have money in there. You're not allowed to stop investing. Like, you're not allowed to just pull it all out and let it sit when you're watching the stock market crash. So the best you can do is try to move the funds into a stock or whatever that is not like losing as bad, which is terrible, but those are the only options they give you. You can't just pull it out. And what you could do is you could adjust the payroll so that I think you can turn off like your match percentage or your total amount that goes into the 401k. You can set that to 0 so you don't invest new money. But actually, when things are going low, that may be the best time to buy stocks. I mean, it is the best time to buy when they're low. And then hopefully you're able to hold on to it long enough for it to go back up. So, that's when you make your profit. But that's what I'm doing on that end to try to get some money, some decent money set aside, with the 401k. And then, I'd been looking up rules, all the rules and stuff with 401k, and they got like rules like, I think once you turn 59 and a half, you can withdraw it without the penalties, of early withdrawal. But you still have to pay, of course, the earnings, I think it's the dividends, not the dividends, the capital gains, whatever. This is all so confusing to me. But I've been trying to, watch YouTube videos on it and read up on it and try to learn a little bit more. If any of you have advice, I'd appreciate it. But right now, like I said, I kind of try to spread it out to 4 different sectors, so that if any one sector gets hit really bad, it doesn't totally wipe me out. But what I found in the past was when it went down, all of them went down. Some went down more than others, but they all went down pretty bad. Other than that, I think the strategy also is to, I don't know if I'm going to double down on working on becoming a professional gambler. I don't know, because to do that you really need a decent fund, because if you don't have enough money, you can't really win a lot. But conversely, if you try to spend a lot of money, you could lose it all. That's what gambling is. So I had thought of trying it, last year, and got all the way up to like icon status with Hard Rock. And that's how I got all the free hotel stays and cruises and stuff. But I was still negative. I was still losing money as far as whether I won or lost. I lost. But they did give me, the free cruises and hotel stays and stuff. So I suspect I got like close to $10,000 in perks, the concerts and everything else. Got probably like $10,000 in perk, and I didn't spend $10,000. I lost much less than $10,000. But at this point right now, I don't know if I can afford to try to invest. I've been trying to win, but the casino may not be the way to go. Don't know though. I'm getting a little bit desperate here with the time crunch of how long I have to earn money. Another thing I will try to do is maybe double down on trying to get all debts paid off and saving money. So the priority is to get the debt paid off. A couple years back, I had like zero on my credit card. I was paying everything off. But then, when the prices of everything went crazy, and I had to borrow money for the van. This is like my third or fourth van in like 2 years. I had basically a lot of expensive car expenses, like ranging from $2,000 to $4,000 each time, and I didn't have that kind of cash on me, and ended up having to charge everything on the credit card. And credit cards now, at least mine, are like close to 30%. It's like 24-28% more. And once you have like thousands on there, it's hard to pay it off. So I've been working for the last couple months to try to get all that paid down and off. Hopefully within a month or two I can get everything paid off, and then work on trying to save money to serve as a buffer for when I quit my job. But just saving the money alone won't do it, I don't think. It's not enough. I need to have enough to last not working officially, So the options that exist are pretty much just try to stay alive and do not spend any money, or maybe try to make more money. And I'm opting right now to try to make more money, not so much from working full time, but setting up little side jobs, like maybe even the YouTube, trying to get that going to crank out some more income, and possibly publishing books. I don't know, maybe on not eBay, but on Amazon. So those are the options that I'm looking into. If you guys have any suggestions on ideas of things I can try to do to make money that wouldn't be too much of a hassle and can earn a decent amount of money part-time, that would be great. Put it down in the comments below. If you're already doing something like that and surviving and thriving, let me know. I would appreciate it. In the meantime, I hope everyone is staying safe, doing well, and making plans for what's coming up. Until next time, everyone, take care, stay safe. Have a good day now. Bye-bye.